Okay, now we will go to Student of the Month. Where did Mr. Brandon go? And our Student of the Month is from Council Elementary, Zoe McLaughlin.
Hello, my name is Shelby Hart, and I'm the principal at Council Elementary Middle School. My pleasure to announce that our star student for this year is Zoe Alexis McLaughlin. She's 11 years old and is in the 6th grade. She lives on Combs Ridge with her parents, Dennis and Natasha McLaughlin. Both of her parents were former students of mine, and I think she inherited the best qualities of each. Zoe has a brother named Eli that is 6 years old. And she began her time here at Council Elementary School during the summer program last year. She fit right in with all the other students and participated in a variety of activities throughout the summer, including milking the cow. I got to know her and discovered that she was a shining star right from the beginning. Her favorite subject in school is history. Miss Maggie will be glad to hear that. And outside of school, Zoe loves to play softball and spend time with her family at church. She's an excellent student. Her attendance this year has been above average. She's only missed 3 days the entire year, and she's also been on her AP honor roll the entire year. In addition to being an excellent student, academic student, she is creative and talented in both art and music. She participated in the Virginia School Board Association art contest and was the overall winner in grade 6 through 8. She also participated in the division.
tried to
had
share.
two.
She's
Yeah.
doing pictures for you.
What?
I told her to give her phone to Miss Karen. She could take
I
pictures.
can try.
Yeah.
Did we take on mine, see that?
Whatever you want.
Okay. I'm a little more comfortable tonight.
Okay.
All right, guys, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations. Next, we will honor our middle school science fair, the students that went to regional, Radford.
Okay.
We had students from Council Elementary, Riverview, and Twin Valley that attended the regional science fair.
All right, Autumn Hibbets, Regional Science Fair, 3rd place, 7th grade group. All right, Madison Mullins, 3rd place, 7th grade group. Arabella Barton, Chemistry Division, honorable mention. Leah Wilson, Chemistry Division, honorable mention. Shay Stocks, Chemistry Division, 3rd place. Abby Deal, Chemistry Division, 3rd place. Okay. Eli McNeil, Chemistry Division, honorable mention. Gage Cook, Chemistry Division, honorable mention. Michael Moats, BCom, Virginia Public Health and Healthcare Award, 3rd place. Okay. Jacelyn Peak, 1st place BCom, Public Health, honorable mention. Kendall Brown, participant in the Regional Science Fair. Mia Sanders. Landon Wilson. Jesse Ray. Tylen Owens. Let me say I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name. So, Emma Ratliff, participant in the Regional Science Fair. Ava Rose, participant in the Regional Science Fair. Cadence Wilson, Regional Science Fair participant.
We were excited to get this program going back again because of COVID. It went out, several years ago, we had students that attended. Would anyone like to say, we were so excited and we had so many to play also. Did you have fun? You going back next year? Okay, great.
Hey, guys, let's scoot down.
We have Riverview, Twin Valley, and Council. Students that attended.
Having a turn for me.
Come down.
All right, guys, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1, 2. Perfect. Thanks.
Now we have FBLA state conference winners.
Zoe Brown, 4th place parliamentary procedure. Regionally, 1st place parliamentary procedure. Okay. Cheyenne Burris. Connor Ellswick, 4th place at the state level for parliamentary procedure. first place at the regional level. Kaylee Ellswick, Alex Sullivan, Dylan Lester, Matt Austin, Isaac Hiss, Madison O'Quinn, Katie Wampler, Luca Reed, Isabella Rattler.
I think that's down there, I'm sorry. You wanna come back down? I know. Throwing it up.
Make sure.
I remember calling you. Oh, okay. Now we have our state forensics.
Henry Breeding, first place super region extemporaneous, and first place region extemporaneous. Willis Halsey,
Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
okay. BHSL Theater Competition, Best Actress, Leah Deal. Isaiah Stacy, second place. Caleb King,
Caller too.
Laura Deal, Mackenzie Rife, Madison Rife, Lucas Hale, Derek Dotson, Victoria Dotson, Joseph Stacy, second place, Adriana Blankenship, Aaliyah McClanahan, Hayden Cole, Kara Ratliff, Rain Hawthorne, Carly Skeens, Maya Bell, Malaya Bell, Kaylee Mullins, second place. Ashley Davis, Henry Breeding, second place Breeding. Nathaniel Deal, Zoe Hale, Alex Blankenship,
don't know, can you just, and your parents or your parents here?
Guys, if y'all want to turn toward me a little bit.
He's tall too.
One, two, three. One, two,
Thank you, parents, for bringing them, and the students for participating in all of these activities and academic and competitions. You've represented us well. We're very proud.
You guys are more than welcome to stay. We're going to jump over to delegations. Is there anyone that wants to address the board? I think we have one person called in, it's Mr. Ward here.
Let him bring it on again.
You all right, huh?
You all right?
Thank you.
Congratulations, Peter. Still great, she's pretty mild, but. I can hang on to that safety seat. No, you're fine.
copies of the agenda.
Well, we got this.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Mr. Ward on?
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Ward,
there.
you can hear? Yep. Mr. Ward, are you on there? Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right,
We've
great.
got you on to speak. The floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. My name is Ron Ward, and I'm originally from Whitewood. I thought I was going to be on with those young people. I was going to tell them to Google Whitewood and brag on the basketball team. But anyway, I grew up in Pilgrim Knob, and my parents lost their home in that flood a year ago. So I've been home more times than usual. But I currently live in Charleston, South Carolina. And I was there a couple weeks ago and actually did a presentation for the Buchanan County Social Services. I spoke at Southwest College. In 2020, the end of 2020, I retired. I was a Federal Law Enforcement Academy director, and I've been so blessed. I have a best-selling book on Amazon, and a lot of it was written about me growing up in Buchanan County. It's called The Dirty Side of Leadership. And so anyway, when I retired, I formed a leadership training company. And I've been very fortunate to travel around the country and do training. But a while back, a national logistics company reached out to me and wanted me to develop a safety protocol for them on an active shooter analysis. So I did that. And of course, I got really interested because my background has been, teaching firearms, defensive tactics, other tactics. And one of my specialty areas was behavioral analysis. So I put together a program for this national logistics company, and then I was contacted by MUSC, which is the Medical University of South Carolina. I'm working with them right now. They have about 20 facilities, and I've got a team. And by the way, my latest team member was the former chief of police for the United States Supreme Court. So I'm putting together a group of really great people. But as all of this progressed, I began, of course, to get contacted and had a keen interest on, unfortunately, the shootings in schools. So what I've done is put together a program both to analyze schools, which is what I've done with the hospitals and the logistics company, but analyze schools, do a gap analysis, make recommendations on ways that the schools could be safer. But also I put together a program on pre-assault indicators. It would be helping teachers and school personnel to look for signs. There's never an active shooter who just goes off the deep end and one day and starts shooting. They always leave signs. I have been very fortunate that I was the chair of the Federal Law Enforcement Training Accreditation Board from 2012 to 14. And I still have great contacts in the major federal law enforcement agencies. So in putting together my behavioral analysis, I worked with FBI, ATF, I work with local police departments, I work with 2 school principals, security specialists. And basically what it does is provide a background. It gives stats like, for example, this year there's already been 74 people killed in shootings on school property. Now there's a little bit of intricacies there. 21 was a horrible year. And as you all know, there was a shooting in just outside of Nashville at Covenant School. So what I also was able to do is do some background into the individuals who become shooters and look at their behaviors. But again, what I would want to emphasize in my program would be to help teachers and encourage them to report possible situations where a student is starting to exhibit really negative behavior. So what I wanted to present, and by the way, I don't know the relevance, but this is the first school board. Now, I've sent proposals, and I'm going to be on the agenda in Berkeley County, South Carolina, but you are the first school board that I've presented to thus far. So the proposal would be 2 things, and these would be separate in charges. But because my parents, they moved to Russell County, my sister is a school teacher in Russell County. Again, I've put together a team, but if it were Buchanan County, I would do an analysis. I think you have 9 schools. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, I would do an analysis of all 9 schools, a gap analysis, safety analysis, and report to the appropriate personnel that you designate. In doing that, I would want to work with the sheriff's department, with school resource officers, and principals, and any other person, again, that you all deem appropriate. So that would be one phase of a 2-pronged contract that I would want to do. The other would be to make 3 offerings to the teachers of these steps, the things that they can look for, this behavioral assessment, but also work with principals to have a way to report things. If a student is exhibiting some of these behaviors, a way to report, a way for students to make confidential reporting, which I think is very important. And also just kind of building a community, trying to harden the schools a little bit more. And by the way, one of the principals I interviewed was in Scott County, Virginia, and complimented Buchanan County that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you all have some magnetometers or wands. So I think you've already taken some affirmative steps to protect your students. And I certainly applaud you for that. So once again, it would be 2-pronged. I would personally evaluate each of the schools if you so choose. I would offer the training to teachers and staff on behavioral assessments, things to look for. And I can do that virtually, or we could pick 3 places in the county, because I would probably stay in a week or so to evaluate the schools, and we could do after hours live training if you prefer. And I could put together a proposal. So I want to open it up for any questions, and I do really, really appreciate your time. Any questions?
Your behavioral analysis, where is your background on that?
Yeah, it's interesting. I was later in my career, I was a United States probation officer, and I was the head of training for all U.S. probation. Even though we're not as well known, we're in the judicial branch of government. We had, I'm sure you're familiar with the term cognitive-based therapy. So each of our staff was trained in cognitive-based therapy. We paid for millions of dollars in contracts, and we developed a program which I had oversight for. It was called Strategic Training, aimed at reducing rearrest. That's the foundation. But of course, the behaviors that align with that also correspond with any age group. So that is I guess the strongest foundation, other than, psychology classes. I have a master's degree in criminal justice administration, but we spent actually years developing the behavioral analysis programs.
So do you have a price range on what you're offering, or?
Yes, I can provide that. I was going to put it in a proposal, but
if you want to say that, that's fine. You just hadn't mentioned it, so.
Yeah, and I will tell you, as far as I recognize, the school systems, like the hospitals, seem to have all the money, and I wanted to do that and be as lean as I possibly could. I don't mind at all to share what I was looking at. I was looking at $1,000 per school. That would be $9,000 with a report, a follow-up report with recommendations. I will tell you, when I travel and speak, I charge $7,500. I'm the keynote speaker for the West Virginia Department of Highways, second week of May. So I really did try to make that as lean as I possibly could, because I would do it myself. And then the 3 offerings, the training for teachers, I would do the 3 of those for a total of $5,000. Now, I can do those virtually, which I would think would work better with schedules. But with a couple more thousand, I could come back to Buchanan County or do it while I'm analyzing the schools. And I could do the live training if you all would prefer that. I'm sure we could figure that out.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, my name is Sheffield. I went to the Mountaineer newspaper here in Grundy. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great. Hey, a few questions. What's the name of the company that you?
It's based off of my last name. It's Forward, W-A-R-D. It's with the number 4, little play on my last name, Forward Operations.
And how many employees do you currently have?
Well, I have associates. So right now we've got 6, but I'm bringing on some more people as we speak. The former deputy director of probation and parole is coming on board. I mentioned the former chief of police with the United States Supreme Court. And I've got some other federal law enforcement people that I am in talks with.
How many like in-school assessments have you all done before? You know, as far as going in and kind of trying to provide what you're asking to provide here.
Yes, that's a great question. This is the first one. Again, I've done logistics for a logistic company, and I'm working with the hospitals, the MUSC. So what I did is when I got a keen interest in schools is I began to interview people at the FBI, ATF, I'm trying to see security specialists and so forth. So I've done a good bit of studying on access points, the way people enter and exit schools. I've researched a number of school shootings and looked at the behaviors, matched those up with the training that I talked about. But this is my first one.
Thanks, sir.
Mr. Ward, thank you, and we'll discuss it as a board, and we'll get with our finance department and see what we got. And it's near the end of the year, and if it does, we may have to push it over to next year or next school year because we got a lot of SOLs going on, and we're finishing up. But we would like to look at it and see.
No, absolutely. I appreciate your time, and if if it comes up to where you're pretty close money-wise, let's certainly talk because, I'm a Buchanan County boy, so at heart. Well, look, I appreciate your time, and if you decide you want a proposal, please just let me know who I would email that to. And I think Ms. Fletcher has my contact information.
Okay, that's who you would need to email her. Thank you. Thanks. Be in contact with Ms. Fletcher.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Jeremy, do we have any more delegation?
Sir.
Okay. Motion to close delegations. Motion by Mr. McClanahan, second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship. Yes. Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Thornberry.
Yeah.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
I'm a yes.
I think I've ever done it. 20 years.
Do closed session. We have a motion to go into closed session for personnel and legal advice.
Agenda.
I'll motion. Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Klein. Second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion. Not hearing any. Mr. Blankenship. Yes. Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. We're now in closed session.
Hello, my name is Joan Hart, and I'm the principal at Council Elementary Middle School. It's my pleasure to announce that our star student for this year is Zoe Alexis McLaughlin. She's 11 years old and is in the 6th grade. She lives on Combs Ridge with her parents, Dennis and Natasha McLaughlin. Both of her parents were former students of mine, and I think she inherited the best qualities of each. Zoe has a brother named Eli that is 6 years old, and she began her time here at Council Elementary School during the summer program last year.
She fit right in with all the other students and participated in a variety of activities throughout the summer, including milking a cow. I got to know her and discover that she was a shining star right from the beginning. Her favorite subject in school is history. Miss Mackey will be glad to hear that. And outside of school, Zoe loves to play softball and spend time with her family at church. She is an excellent student. Her attendance this year has been above average. She's only missed 3 days the entire year, and she's also been on her AB honor roll the entire year. In addition to being an excellent student, an academic student, she is creative and talented in both art and music. She participated in the Virginia School Board Association art contest and was the overall winner in grades 6 through 8. She also participated in the division calendar contest, which we've not received the results yet. She can play the guitar and sing beautifully. She is very passionate about her art and music. Zoe is highly motivated and she has a strong work ethic. The most important quality, however, that Zoe possesses is her kind heart. She's courteous and has excellent manners, which I contribute to her parents and their upbringing of Zoe. I think they've done a wonderful job. She always helped me out this summer with the smaller kids. We would be going on a trip or doing an activity here at school, and some of the little ones needed help, and Zoe was the first one to volunteer to help them out. I feel like she's an excellent role model for the small children and for all students that were with her this summer. She's already started thinking about her future and what she would like to do when she finishes high school. And I think she's made a very wise decision following in her mother's footsteps and wanting to become a nurse. Zoe, we are so proud of you and so happy to have you here at our school, and only wish you the very best in the coming years. We love you, Zoe. Thank you.
Hello, I am Rita Breeding, teacher here at Council Elementary Middle School. I am honored to be able to congratulate Zoe McLaughlin for our star student of Council Elementary. I'm honored because Zoe's easy to brag about. She's very outgoing, caring, and she shows it no matter who she's with or where she's at. She helps with our academic team that I depend so much on her, and she also helps with all of our after-school activities, and she plays sports, and she also helps students with learning how to play the guitar. She can sing and have the most beautiful voice, and she cares for others, and she wants to share her talent. Congratulations, Zoe. I am so proud of you.
My name is Miss Leanne Clifton. I teach art and music in Buchanan County Public Schools. I have had the privilege to meet Miss Zoe McLaughlin, 6th grader at Council Elementary Middle School, and I would like to congratulate her for being chosen as the star student. Zoe is a tremendously talented young lady, both musically and artistically. She is a joy to know, and I wish her the best. Congratulations, Zoe.
Hi, I'm Kelly Mackey. I'm a history and reading teacher at Council Elementary Middle School. I just want to congratulate Zoe McLaughlin for being recognized as a star student for our school. Zoe is very friendly. She's very respectful to both students and teachers. She has many talents. She's very talented. She is very well-rounded also. Zoe loves to play sports. She's very artistic. She loves to read. She's a very good singer, and she loves to play the guitar. One of the things that really stands out about Zoe is that she really thinks outside the box. She's very independent. She thinks for herself. She doesn't feel the need to follow others, and I think that really makes her stand out. She also answers questions in class, and she's just a pleasure to have in class. Zoe's such a bright and lovely young lady. She's just really a joy to have in class. So I just want to say congratulations, Zoe. You are truly a star student.
I'm Pam Tester, principal of Hurley High School, and I'm here today to recognize Hurley High School star student, Braden Joshua Hopkins. He is an 8th grade student at Hurley. He always greets you with a smile and a salutation. Braden demonstrates academic excellence in all areas of his education. Motivation comes from many places, and the best students are the ones who are motivated to be successful, and Braden is one of those students. He's very eager to learn, he's very polite, and he is a true leader. Braden takes advantage of the opportunities that are afforded to him, and he values the education he receives. He loves to engage in conversation, and he's not one of those students that you see with a cell phone in their face. He enjoys face-to-face communication, and it is with great pride and admiration that I recognize Braden as the star student for Hurley High School.
Hi, my name is Bridget Lester, and I'm a history teacher and the librarian at Hurley High School. I'm pleased to announce that our Star Student of the Month for March 2023 is Braden Hopkins. Braden is an excellent student, and he's such a pleasure to have in class. He also has wonderful manners. He's always so polite to everyone, and he always greets everyone with a smile. That is why I'm pleased to announce that Braden Hopkins is our Star Student of the Month.
I'm Donna Blankenship. I am the math 8th grade teacher. I'm also the guidance counselor for Hurley High School. I am proud to announce that Braden Hopkins is our student of the month. He is a wonderful kid. He excels in math. He does so well. He usually will help people if I need him to help, and he just does a great job. He's pleasant all the time. He's always friendly and helpful. I can't say that anything greater because he's such a wonderful kid. Way to go, Braden.
Hey, I'm Brandon Davis, PE teacher and driver's ed teacher at Hurley High School, and I'd like to congratulate Braden Hopkins on being selected as the Star Student of the Month. I've had the pleasure of having Braden in class, and he's one of the most respectful and accountable kids I've had the pleasure of teaching. I always got a smile on his face. I don't think I've ever seen a kid have a bad day. So again, congratulations, Braden.
My name is Sue Belcher. I'm a preparer professional at Hurley High School. I've had the opportunity to know Braden since 3rd grade, been with him in several classes. He is an all-around student. He's very polite, does his work. Congratulations, Braden Hopkins, for being the star student at Hurley High School.
Hi, my name is Corey Belcher, and I am one of the history and business teachers at Hurley High School. This semester, I've had the honor of having Braden Hopkins in my digital applications class, where he's excelled in everything we have done. I've known Braden just for a short amount of time, of around 7 weeks. However, I realize he will be a great asset to Hurley High School in the years to come. He is always smiling. I've never seen Braden have a bad day. He's always friendly and polite. He's always speaking to me in the hallway. He speaks to his other teachers. He speaks to his peers. He treats everyone as an equal, which is very rare to see in today's time. Braden is very hardworking. He's the first to be sitting down in his seat and starting his work. He's always excited for his work, and he loves a challenge. I'm very excited to see Braden's future. I know he will go far, and I'm very excited to see where it may take him. Braden Hopkins is very, very well deserves to be Hurley High School star student. Thank you.
name is Kim Hess, and I'm the principal of Riverview Elementary Middle School. I'm so honored and proud to name Ava Ward as our school's star student for the 2022-2023 school year. Ava is an 8th grade student at Riverview and demonstrates so many wonderful qualities that make her stand out from all of the rest. She participates in many athletic activities such as basketball, volleyball, and drama, and consistently exhibits sportsmanship and teamwork. She also has an amazing voice and willingly shares her talent for programs we hold at school. She is kind, compassionate, hardworking, helpful, and a true friend to her classmates. She always has a positive attitude and a friendly smile for everyone around her. I am certainly proud to name her as Riverview's star student and look forward to seeing all the wonderful things she will accomplish in her future. Congratulations, Ava. We are so proud to have a student like you at Riverview Elementary Middle School.
I'm Kathy Rife, and I teach kindergarten at Riverview Elementary Middle School. I had Ava Ward back in kindergarten several years ago. She was a hard worker, a very sweet student, was kind to all of her friends. So proud of you, Ava, and so happy that you've accomplished this, and I wish you many, many more good things.
Hello, my name is Donna Childress, and I'm a 4th grade teacher at Riverview Elementary School. I had Ava in the 4th grade, and I would like to congratulate her on being our star student. Ava is a wonderful, respectful young lady. She's always paid attention to detail in her work. She always enjoyed learning, curious about things, and she was always respectful of her teachers and her classmates. She's just a model student, a wonderful young lady. Congratulations, Ava.
Hi, my name is Donna Lockhart, and I'm one of the speech-language pathologists at Riverview. I have known Ava Grace her entire life because she is actually my great-niece. I was actually at the hospital the night she was born. Therefore, I have watched her grow into a beautiful young lady. She has never been in my therapy classes because she's always been very articulate and has wonderful language skills. She is a wonderful girl. She is very compassionate and loving and just very friendly. She's always considerate of others. I cannot think of a more deserving young lady for this Star Student Award. Thank you, Ava Grace. Job well done.
Hi, I'm Ashley Miller, and I'm Ava's civics teacher at Riverview. Ava Ward is a fabulous young lady. She is kind and compassionate and caring. She's always concerned with everyone's feelings around her and is just such a kind-hearted soul. When I met Ava a few years ago, well, several years ago, I instantly recognized that about her personality. She was such a sweet child. And as I've watched her grow up, I've watched that personality develop into becoming a sweet young adult and someone who cares about the people around her. Not only is she kind, but she is so brilliant. She is so absolutely intelligent, and she uses her intelligence for good. She likes to be challenged in the classroom. She likes to learn more and know more. She is an absolute joy to have in class, and I can't wait to see what her future holds.
Ava Ward is a star student. She is a very thoughtful, hardworking young lady. She always goes above and beyond for her teachers, her fellow classmates. If she's missing an assignment, she checks in. If she sees other students who are struggling, she will offer them assistance. She's a leader not only in the classroom, in our school, but she's also a leader in our community. She does many extracurricular activities. She's softball, volleyball, basketball. You can always depend on Ava to help anytime there's a need, and she's just a wonderful student to know, and we all love her. Congratulations, Ava.
My name is Miss Leanne Clifton. I teach art and music as an activity in the elementary middle schools in Buchanan County Public Schools. I have had the privilege and honor to get to know Miss Ava Ward over the past 5 years and encourage her in many areas of her life concerning her talents. Her art and music abilities are phenomenal. She is a beautiful singer She has such a pleasant demeanor. She is such a joy to teach and a joy to be around. She exhibits exemplary behavior for other students. She is an all-around A+ girl. Congratulations, Ava.
Hello, my name is Ruth Tester, and I'm the principal of Hurley Elementary Middle School. It is an honor and a privilege to announce that Nevaeh Keene is our star student for the 2022-2023 school year. Nevaeh was nominated by a host of teachers. She has demonstrated exceptional academic achievement, admirable personal and social qualities, and exudes her love of learning daily. She is a member of the Junior Beta Club, SCA, and academic team. She not only excels in academics, she's also active in sports and volunteers in the community. Congratulations, Nevaeh. You truly are a bright and shining star and a great role model for others.
My name is Melissa Witt, and I teach 5th grade reading and language arts. Nevaeh Keene is such an exceptional student. She was such a pleasure to have in class. She's wonderful. She's sweet. There's just so much that can be said about Nevaeh Keene. Congratulations, sweetie. You deserve it.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Justice, and I teach 3rd grade at Hurley Elementary Middle School. I've had Nevaeh Keene in class as a 3rd grade student, as well as with drama club and academic team. Nevaeh is a wonderful student. She has a infectious personality and a hard work ethic that encourages the other students. She's always willing to help. She's just a wonderful student who deserves this. Congratulations, Nevaeh.
Hello, my name is Virginia McClanahan, and I teach 6th grade reading at Hurley Elementary Middle School. I am proud to say that I'm very proud of one of our students, Nevaeh Keene, for being our star student. Nevaeh shows perseverance, determination, and loves to volunteer to help in any way she can. She's very studious when it comes to her academics and reading, and always looks to help others in need. I'm very proud of Nevaeh, and I could not ask for a better student that is very deserving of star student. Congratulations, Nevaeh, and congratulations on all the hard work that you do in years to come.
My name's Erica Justice. I teach 2nd grade. Nevaeh is such a hardworking young lady, and her sense of humor is unmeasurable. I know she'll be successful in all things. Congratulations on your star award, Nevaeh. I love you.
It is an honor and a pleasure to introduce Council High School's star student for the 2022-2023 school year, Mr. Isaac Hess. Isaac is a wonderful young man. He's very intelligent, very well-mannered, and an overall wonderful young person. He volunteers here at school. He does our morning announcements. He puts up the flags. If you need something done, if you tell Isaac you need it done, he's willing to get the job done and will get the job done. He is currently the salutatorian at Council High School. He is a member of our state Envirothon team. He participates in drama, where he won a Best Actor award last year. This year he was Honorable Mention Best Actor award. I have nothing but good thoughts and good things to say about Isaac. He will definitely be missed when he graduates in June of this year. Congratulations, Isaac. Thank you for being a star at Council High School.
When I think of Isaac Hess, the first 3 things that come to my mind are creative, honest, and humble. Isaac is an extremely humble young man, and he's willing to help out in any facet. When I think of creative, he is creative in many aspects, extracurricular inside the classroom, and of course, just helping his peers. Isaac's a really incredible person, and I'm super thankful that he's our star student. Way to go, Isaac.
I just want to say congratulations to Isaac, our Star Student of the Month. And I think Isaac is a wonderful young man. He's incredible with his academics. He's a class leader, and he's a fantastic actor. And I had the pleasure of having him as one of my top actors in their theater club. Congratulations, Isaac. You deserve it.
Isaac is an all-around great kid. He's pursuing Eagle Scout. He should wrap that up before graduation. He's an integral part of the Envirothon team, our state-bound Envirothon team, and he is an integral part of this year's Envirothon team. He's just an all-around good person, great guy.
Hi, my name is Kenna Blankenship. I'm a first-year teacher at Council High School. I teach English. I'm also the drama coach. I had the privilege this year of having Isaac as my senior in theater, and he was just beyond fantastic. Every aspect of starting theater and running the whole program, he was right there. He was always the first one to give advice and to help me out. He gave critiques for the other students. He was probably the best actor I've had and I've seen. I loved having him. Congratulations, Isaac. I know you're going to do great things.
Twin Valley Elementary School's star student this year is Miss Jacelyn Peak. Jacelyn is just a good kid all the way around. She's very strong academically. She is very nice to everyone, and we are very happy to be able to honor her this year.
Hello, I'm Barbara Lundy. I teach third grade math and social studies at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. I had Jacelyn Peak in third grade. She's a wonderful student, a hard worker, and an all-around joy to have in class. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
I am Miss Sparks. I am fifth grade math and science. I had Jacelyn in homeroom last year. She's a great student. She cares about her academics, and she is very kind to others. I could not have a better student that I would recommend to be our star student at Twin Valley Elementary Middle. Congratulations, Jace.
My name is Miss Whited, and I teach sixth grade math and science at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. Jacelyn is a wonderful student to have inside and outside the classroom. She is willing to go above and beyond to do what is needed, and she loves helping those around her as well. She excels in all subject areas and is just a delight to have in class. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
Hi, my name is Megan Stevens. I'm a teacher at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. Jacelyn, our star student this month, is a student on my academic team. Jacelyn is such a wonderful girl to be around. She just brings such a peaceful and calming presence with her. She is always prepared, and she keeps everybody else prepared too. She is on top of things, and she is just all the way around a wonderful student. When I think of kids here at school that always bring a smile to my face, Jacelyn is one of the very first ones I think of. I enjoy having her on my team, and I enjoy getting to pass her in the hallway and see her here at school. She is just a true joy and a really good representation of what it means to be a star student. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
Buchanan County Public Schools is proud to nominate Hurley High School building engineer Brian Davis for the Virginia Rise Award for 2023. Not only does Mr. Davis make sure that the school facility is safe and welcoming space for all, he also gives of his time to coach and mentor students throughout the year. On October 4th, Hurley High School suffered a devastating fire. Mr. Davis risked his own safety to control the fire before first responders arrived on the scene, which saved the school from becoming a total loss. Because of his selfless dedication to serving students and staff of Hurley High School, we are honored to recognize Brian Davis as BCPS's RISE nominee.
Brian Davis is the building engineer for Hurley High School. His day-to-day duties that he performs far exceeds what's in his job description. He is one of the most dedicated employees that I've had the pleasure of working with. His attendance is impeccable. His quick thinking on the day of the fire saved our school. He put himself in harm's way to protect others and the school. He is our hero. So it is with pride and admiration that I, Pam Tester, principal of Hurley High School, nominate Brian Davis for the 2023 RISE Award.
Hello, I'm Mark Cooper, principal at Grundy High School. Most of you have probably seen Caleb Ellswick running all over Buchanan County. Caleb runs whether it's raining, snowing, really sunny, or cold. Caleb is always running. If you haven't seen him running, you might have seen him working calls with the Big Rock Fire Department. He is available to help. He will be there in the time of need. At a young age, there aren't many like him dedicated to his sport and to helping others. Caleb is an excellent student athlete who not only meets but consistently exceeds expectations. He is an incredibly hardworking young man, whether in the classroom or as an athlete. He holds all state honors in both cross country and track. His contributions to discussions in the classroom and at practices are an invaluable asset to those who surround him. He truly is an inspiration to his younger teammates. In addition to demonstrating great academic ability and talents as an athlete, he is genuinely a kind, funny, good-natured young man. He is an absolute joy to have at Grundy High School. That is why Caleb Ellswick is Grundy High School's star student.
My name is Eddie Smith, and I teach chemistry. And I've had the pleasure of having Caleb be in Chem 1 and AP Chem, and have him in Gen Chem next semester. And you won't find a more dedicated student. Always turns in his work on time. Dedicated athlete, but he puts the student first, and that'll be key when he goes to college. Being a student athlete is make sure that he keeps his academics up, and wish him all the best when he goes to college running, and wishing him best.
Hello, I'm Christina Bain. I am Caleb's cross-country coach, and I also have Caleb for dual enrollment mathematics. People often see his cross-country work ethic. They see him running in town all the time and around the school, but what they don't see is his work ethic outside of that running. He's a fantastic student in the classroom, conscientious, and works really hard with his academics. And he's also one of those kids who will readily do anything that you ask him to do, and things that we don't ask him to do. So he's one that recognizes a problem or maybe some trash laying on the floor, and he'll pick it up and he'll open doors for you. He's a perfect gentleman and a wonderful student and athlete. Congratulations, Caleb.
I'm Scotty Bostick, teacher here at Grundy High School, and here to congratulate our star student of the month, Caleb Ellswick. Caleb's top-notch in everything he does. He's a blessing to have here at Grundy High School. He's one of our top students, and he's literally always running around here one way or another. He's involved in many things, whether sports, academics, clubs. He's always got a bright personality, and just couldn't ask for any student better here at Grundy High School. He's a good leader in everything we got. He's a very good example. The kids love him, the teachers love him, and he's got a bright future ahead of him in whatever he chooses to do. And we're proud of him. We're lucky to have him here, and we can just wish the best for Caleb and in his future. But congratulations, Caleb, on being our Student of the Month.
Should do this. There you go. Mr. Harrison, you with us?
Yeah.
We see you.
Okay, Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Compton, yes. Motion to certify closed session.
A motion. Yeah.
Mr. Klein, a second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion? Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Harrison?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein? And I'm a yes. You want to go ahead and motions? We have a motion to assign the Johnson Control so Hurley High School can go back in their building Monday morning. We have a motion by Mr. Blankenship.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Klein. Discussion. Not hearing any. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes.
Yeah.
We need to make a motion for Tanya Cox to be the interim clerk of the board in the absence of Ms. Dillo.
I'll make that motion to appoint her as interim
I'll
on a
second it.
prorated supplement.
Prorated supplement.
Yes.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second by Mr. Thornsberry. Any discussion?
Prorated supplement, same as clerk. So,
Did you get that, Tanya?
yes.
Okay. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes.
Carolyn Dillon.
Mrs. Carolyn Dillo reimbursing, or school board reimbursing for Mrs. Dillo's VRS at a cost of, what was it, $32,000.
I'll make that motion on advice of council.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Not hearing any. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein. No. And I'm a no. 5-2.
Jill Lester.
We tabled that.
Yeah. We're going to find out.
We're going to find out the grant.
Weed eaters.
Yeah, the weed eaters. I make a motion to hire 2 weed eaters at $15 an hour. One for Twin Valley High School, one Twin Valley Elementary.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Send the or request here or Twin Valley?
Send it
Okay.
here.
Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Harrison?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Ratify agreement with Mrs. Hibbett's.
Make a motion.
We have a motion by Mr. McClanahan, a second by Mr. Klein. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
I'll abstain.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. 6:01. I think that's got closed session materials done. Everybody had a chance to look over the minutes from March 7th.
Motion to certify.
Motion by Mr. Klein, second.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Discussion approval of payables. Have I had a chance to go through them a little bit? I think we can knock out, I saw where they had put, okay, it's not on the new. All right. Motion to approve.
No motion.
Motion by Mr. Klein. Any second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Blankenship. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Harrison?
Yes, with the exception of Buck General.
Okay. Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
And I'll be a yes. Discussion approval, instructional and other related items. Give us an enrollment update, please.
Enrollment update, the end of March is 2,312. We lost 16 students in March. We had 4 that went homeschool, 2 to private school, 4 out of state, 5 out of county, and we have 1 dropout at this time at Grundy High School. Our enrollment's doing pretty good.
Okay. Substitutes, volunteers, and coaches.
I'll make a motion that
I'm gonna throw in the resignations also. Look at both of those there and get them both knocked out.
We had a few there. I don't know if it makes a difference. That was to be ratified.
Okay.
It really doesn't.
Sorry.
You've polled the board.
Yes.
But when it comes to voting, any member can change their vote. Okay, just because you polled us doesn't mean that we got to come in open session. Only what legalizes it is open session. So all of them have to be presented, and if anybody wants to change their vote, they can change it. And I thought you did a real good job noting it, but just polling it is not.
Yeah, I like
This is the
to take that.
formalization.
Okay.
Are they on the computer?
Who seconded
or those
it?
haven't been added yet?
No, they're on the computer.
Okay, all of them's on, okay.
Yeah. Who seconded it?
I don't think, we haven't got a motion yet.
Robbie
I'll
motioned.
motion to accept all of them.
I'll second it, and I want to thank them for their service. For losing some people.
Discussion? Okay, Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Harrison?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Early high school update, Council High School update.
Okay, I have some pictures that Brandon had uploaded.
He should be coming.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
He's listening to us.
The schools look good. Both of them look good. I was over, visited both of them this week, Hurley High School. As I had mentioned earlier, it's ready to go when we get the Johnson Road thing signed. It was clean, everything's shiny. Council High School is ready to go, and they are ready to move in. Here's Hurley Island's auditorium. It looks beautiful. And with the wiring, the air conditioning's working in the auditorium at this time.
Graduation.
Yes. Well, look at the hallway, how shiny
It's
it's.
so pretty.
Yes, it is so pretty. That's coming in
They're
the
doing a real
front
good job.
door. Yes. Jim. That's the front of the concession. That's the hallway, upstairs and some classrooms. That's the library. It looks great. That's a couple pictures in the office. This is Council High. And their floor where they had redone a lot of that tile, had taken it up in the hallway, it really looks good. Both schools are asking to be dismissed a half a day tomorrow so they can move and students can begin school back in their
Uh-huh.
home schools on Monday
I'll
morning.
make that motion. You say.
We have a motion by Mr. Klein, second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion.
Which specifically, which schools?
Hurley High
Council,
School.
both high schools, Council Hurley.
Yes, sir. So it would be the
And the
elementary and
middle
the high
school.
school.
Yeah, we have to do both.
That's what I was.
That's
That's what I was
Runs and
voting
everything,
to.
it'd be easier.
Okay, so
Make a
both
motion.
schools in Hurley and Council.
Yes.
4 schools.
Mr. Blankenship,
Yes.
Mr. Clanahan,
Yes.
Mr. Thompson, Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry,
Yes.
Mr. Klein,
Yes.
and I'm a yes. Policy update. The first one is Virginia School Board, Virginia School Board policy updates. It's policy code BDG, CBG, DA, DGC, ECAB, GAB, GCI option 1, GCI option 2. We have a motion to approve those. We have a motion by Mr. Klein, second by Mr. Blankenship. Any discussion on those? Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. Clanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Harrison?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Fine, you don't have to get those down. You can get a copy of it.
Thank you.
See, I think there's another one too, and policy updates. All right. No, it's been on there twice. All right, we're good. Moving on, retirement.
Two.
We have how many?
2.
2 retirements.
One was, I put it in there because it's Vicky McComas.
I don't think we need to accept retirements. They can retire anytime, Katie. We can't.
We've always voted on them. They've always been voted on.
Okay. Did you put Miss Skeens in there too?
Miss Gaines is in there, and then Vicky
Miss- And
McComas.
Vicky McComas. Accepting those 2 retirements, motion. Mr. Blankenship makes a motion.
I'll second. And again, I want to thank them for their service for years that they gave to us.
Mr. Clanahan seconded. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Mr. Clanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Go ahead and let us know about this recruitment retention grant approved.
Okay, grant's already been approved, 30,000. We just need the board to approve to receive the money. And this grant was written for teachers for certification and to pay for them to take the praxis when we need them to, and any needed classes for the areas of need that we would have.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms.
I'll
McClanahan,
second.
second by Mr. Klein. Discussion.
So is this to amend our budget to accept the funds? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Klein, Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. 2-way radio quote approval.
This is from Mr. Ward for the buses. And it's a,
I'll make that motion to accept.
Got a motion to accept for the radios.
Second.
Second by Mr. Blankenship. Discussion. These are new. We're not putting old ones in like we did. Okay.
Is this for all our buses?
All of the 22 new.
Yes.
The new ones, okay.
Yes.
Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I am. CTE grant.
That's Karen Taylor's. If you
Ms. Taylor.
She's just asking for it to be approved.
Yes.
It's the
I'll make that
Perkins
motion.
plan,
It's
isn't
the
it?
Perkins plan.
Yes.
second.
Got a motion and a second. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
I'm a yes. I guess special education is your annual plan.
That's the same thing. We're
Okay.
just getting it.
I'll
approved
make a
to
motion to
everything.
approve.
Okay, we got a motion to approve
I'll say
special ed, second by Ms. McClanahan. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
I'm a yes. Maternity leave.
This is for, to Lisa.
I'll make that motion to approve.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison.
I'll say.
Second by Mr. Klein.
This is to Lisa, Prater.
To Lisa Prater, Grundy High School.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan.
Yes. I
Mr.
wanna wish her
Thompson?
well.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Lord, get Adam over here for these roofs. Not pretty for here on down, is it?
Well,
I guess we move it early middle of the
Both of you.
review on. There shouldn't be one at Early High School.
What?
Ray is asking me about the roof.
Well, this is
All right.
the roof at Hurley Elementary.
Get it, sir, Adam.
The roof at Hurley Elementary Middle School.
I have pictures.
The deterioration of Hurley Middle School roof is, we got Garland to come in and look and try to give us 3 estimates on what it would take to repair it. I don't know if he's got any paperwork on any of this.
No, we just heard about it today or yesterday, last night.
Yeah, we just got these.
Yes, we just got these, this actually yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the skinny?
We're looking at replacing the roof at Hurley Middle School because of rapid deterioration over the auditorium.
Okay,
They give us 3 different proposals. One proposal to do the whole roof,
How much?
$1,549,853.
Okay.
Proposal number 2 is to do 2 sections, which are the 2 worst sections, and that was D and E.
What's the cost on that?
That one is $1,064,732.
So we save $500,000.
Yes.
For
And
a
then-
couple years.
Yeah, for a couple of years.
Okay. What's
The
the
part, if this part of the roof was bad,
Yeah.
the rest of it ain't far behind.
How long has it been leaking?
It's been leaking a while. I would say it's. I can't
When did
put
this
it up.
tester turn it in? Do you know?
I don't know that detail.
Ms. Alexis?
She said that, I spoke with Ms. Tester and she said that they'd been, all last year, over a year, that it had been, leaking.
okay, do we have money?
Do we have the ESSER funds? I know we were going through it pretty good here the
I know we
last
were.
couple of months.
I don't think so.
Has anybody asked the supervisors whether they would write this for
Does
Mm-hmm.
us?
Ms. Taster know on the funding with it? Go
We
ahead and give us
talked,
the other
we
roof.
could, she could come in, he just met with us yesterday evening.
Okay,
And, like I said, D is the auditorium and it's leaking bad.
Yes.
isn't
Pretty
it?
bad, isn't it?
It's pretty bad and really E. I mean, his recommendations is to do D and E.
who's he, who's his?
Matt Emery with, Garland.
What's A and C part of the building?
A and C, A is the, locker room. You said
Yes.
D is bad, but that's the boiler room.
Yes.
C is the gymnasium.
So E's the school, basically.
E's the school.
E's
Yes.
over the classrooms.
Is this something that can be pre-maintenance and took care of if it's repaired, or is this just stuff that happens over time? Is it,
This stuff that's happening.
Happened over time. It's just been good.
well, I mean, can it be
How old
checked?
is that roof? How old is that roof?
That roof was put on in,
80s?
no, it's been done.
Oh, been done since?
The warranty just run out in 2021.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think it had a 20-year warranty.
When would they start the work on it?
They can start in the summer.
Yes.
Well, okay,
Can
which
they
is my
finish in the
point.
summer?
If it's gonna be this summer, we know we have a problem. We just don't know if we can afford to pay for it.
Right.
Or where we're gonna get the money to pay for it. So we probably need to ask the supervisors. Unless Cheryl can come in and say that we have $1 million and we can do it. Which I doubt she's gonna be able to say that. You think?
Unless we still got some of the ESSER funds that, where we put the roof at Riverview, we use ESSER funds.
Right.
I don't think we do.
Will they take all that bleach and paper towels we got for the next 10 years back and give us the money?
We don't. And we had, Ms. Tester and Ms. Jackson and I looked at some of the ESSER fund monies, this morning. We could use 200,000, but you wouldn't
That was
want, because you
taken
got
up school
salaries,
bed.
you have some, different, salaries and things that it's already designated to, that we do not need to touch the money to use that. You have, which Cheryl.
So we really don't have
Cheryl's
enough to
fine.
decide tonight.
No, sir, I
No.
don't. We have,
Probably not.
construction
Okay.
money.
Okay. But we know
No,
we know
we
that
don't.
it's
We
something
don't
that
have
should be
that.
decided at the next meeting.
Supervisors meet what, first Monday? or-
First
Do
Monday.
we need to have participation there to ask for it?
You know who they are. You can talk to them and ask them. Either they're going to support it or they won't. But understanding where we're at on signing the other contract that's pretty close. We're looking at a 2 or 3 year window. So honestly, you're going to want somebody in maintenance to go and look and say, you know what? We probably don't need to do $1 million. We might be able
This
to
is
get by.
Hurley Middle, it stays.
The middle school.
Oh, it's the middle
It's
school.
the
middle school, it stays.
Oh, I thought it was high.
No.
I thought it was high.
We hadn't got to the high school yet, that was the next.
Okay. Yeah, I thought,
This is the middle
I
school.
saw the high school. Okay.
No, if we fix it, I'm gonna fix it right. 'cause it's
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
don't,
there.
Well,
well, $500,000, we might as well.
Yeah, but we gotta have
Yeah.
something to pay for it. Somebody's gonna have to talk to supervisors. They talk to Craig Horn and say, what do you all guys want to fund? Because
Yes, Chad.
What's the name of the company that sent the bid in?
Garland.
Garland?
Garland is like a project manager and overseer of the project.
Is that the
The
bunch?
company that had won that they come in with the low bid is called Escola.
Is that the one that did Riverview?
That was Tech to America. Escola come in quite a bit more than
At Riverview.
Escola.
The one at Riverview
At
was
Riverview,
quite a
you're
bit
saying?
more?
Yeah, more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
so these capital projects, you're just gonna have to communicate with Craig Horn and get them to talk to the supervisors and say, this is what we've got.
This is what we need.
What are you all gonna fund, or what are you not gonna fund? Because we can't generate money here. We can't tax people. Okay.
And Riverview's not big enough to hold them, is
That you'd have a mutiny.
it? I'm just kidding.
And I wouldn't be for that.
I want to see Robbie fall out of this chair over here.
We'll send them all to the high school.
Yes, Chad.
How many bids did you actually receive for
That's
Three.
the, say, big significant percent?
Yes.
And then you gotta look to Cheryl about the ESSER funds. What's the residual, and
How much, what was the difference in the costs for sure? So that's the first one.
This is the big project.
all right. Hit us with the other one.
It is.
Go to high school. On the back of the locker room, it is rapid deteriorating too. It's fine. I've actually got a quote for it. Leonard Griffin. Brian Smith with Paul Davis had actually asked him to go ahead and quote the replacement of just over the locker room. And it's pretty bad as well. And I was just up there and I don't know where it come from, but it's bad.
Well, could it have been from all that water they poured on Hurley High School? Could it have deteriorated at that?
I don't think so. I think this is more of water setting on the roof.
Well, with all that they sprayed on there, couldn't that have made it deteriorate rapidly?
You're saying the locker room that's attached to the school?
Yes.
Yes.
Over the
I don't
girls'
know
and the
how
boys'
that
locker
could
room.
have been
Well, we got a
impacted
new
by-
ceiling in the auditorium that wasn't there.
How would they not
From-
fix this?
I can't see
As
why
far
they
as the
can't fix a
fire
roof that
and
was there.
It just, the damages actually just showed up when they was going back into the locker rooms to clean them up.
did you tell us how much
The
that?
moisture had come down, and you're looking at, according to this quote, is roughly 36,000 to reroute.
Can we ask the fire insurance about that?
I
I mean,
can do
there's
that.
a whole lot of water
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, I don't, of course they do say no,
Have you
but to
seen the
me,
pictures of it that just happened over the last 6 months? I mean, football was,
football was just in there before the fire, right? I mean, I think they would have noticed that.
well, 36,000 up there, 1.5 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what you're looking at.
Now that one, if we have 200,000 in ESSER money, we can go ahead and approve tonight, contingent upon what the insurance company says. The insurance company says, we're not doing anything, then we can move forward. Unless you all want to wait on both of these.
Well, you know, you take a car in, it gets wrecked, and they send your estimate to insurance, they write a check. But when they start working on the car and start getting into it, they find something else wrong, they resubmit to the insurance and they write another
Oh,
check.
I'm for that.
That's what I
Yeah.
think.
We can try it.
You can try, you want to try.
Okay, so let's
Yes,
try that.
sir.
Did we ever get a number on that in the first place, as far as how much monetary damage that happened to either Hurley or Campus?
I would say that Ms. Tester knows how much we.
Yeah, you can
check
work
out.
with, Sherry on that, to get that for you. She
Yeah,
can
we
get
can
that.
get that. We was looking at that this morning, so.
So no action on the roofs?
Well, we need to get Ms. Tester and see what we got, that's her money, we can probably, but I'd like to see what the insurance tells us again.
Okay,
We could probably get enough out of ESSER
so
fund.
we're on to it next month, okay?
Yes.
How about the tables and chairs? What's that?
That's the next thing.
That's the next.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
Go ahead.
okay, the tables and chairs I did upload, and that is with
Thanks,
Council High
Adam.
School, so
Thank you, Mr.
I think that is covered under the insurance, isn't it? And what I uploaded there was the 3 bids, price quotes, but
They were damaged in the water. That
they
should
were
be covered.
damaged, yes, so I think this is covered. You have the tables, the first one is the one that, you know, they would really want because it has the tables that have the lock and the power units right in them and the tops that they would like to have in the labs for science experiments and so forth. That's the first bid, and that's what they would really like to have. The second one also has price quote, it's number 2. It doesn't have any power in the tables. So they really,
But what you're saying is that this is going to be paid for by the insurance company?
it's my understanding. Now, you know, I'm new here, but
So
yes, I
I'm
think
good
so.
to give them what
Because
they
this is in
want.
the lab.
Whatever
Right,
ones
so
they
that's what
want,
they want.
whatever the
Insurance
insurance will cover.
paying.
Yes.
Okay,
This
We don't
is
need to
the-
vote on that.
Yeah, I'll give them the best they can get.
And the chairs.
so we're going with the proposal for $21,497
Is that what they want?
That's what they want.
Commonwealth School equipment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll make that motion, provided it's
Pay for
reimbursed.
Yes.
Mike seconded.
Okay, we got a motion and a second discussion. I think we discussed Mr. Blankenship,
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan,
Yes.
Mr. Thompson. Yes. Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry,
Yes.
Mr. Klein, I'm a yes. Playground.
I asked
Councilman
Mr. Fletcher to put that on there. Mr. Hart, principal at the elementary, had asked me a while back about some playground equipment for the younger kids. Apparently they bought some equipment a few years ago. I'm not sure, maybe through Title I or something, but my understanding, they purchased it and then Baycor wouldn't cover it. So according to Mr. Hart, basically the smaller kids doesn't have any playground equipment to play on. So
Where is that equipment
Where is
at?
that?
I don't know if it's still sitting over there, I don't know where it's at, but according to her, it's never been installed or put together.
So the equipment's there?
I don't know if
Playground
it's there.
equipment there?
I don't know for sure the location of it, but according to Mrs. Hart, it's never been installed or put together.
And she's looking for one of these, or both of
I
them?
think there's just one on it.
Oh, okay, it's maybe in there twice.
But like I said, apparently Baycor wouldn't cover the insurance.
On the equipment.
On the
After they
equipment.
got it in.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
so what
like
you're
know
wanting
where
to
that
do is you're wanting to
equipment is
reallocate the
and why.
budget to fund this equipment?
Yep.
I'll second that motion.
Got a motion and a second for playground equipment. Discussion? Mr. Blank? Go ahead.
Can you check on that other?
Yes, I will.
We
I'm
all
not
would
saying
like
in
to.
replace, but
Today,
I mean, we
so
might
if
could
you
use
want-
it somewhere else.
Right,
Well, they will cover it.
Will Vacor cover this one? Is she?
yes.
My
So
understanding they will.
Can you check
you want
that
me to
before
check
we
into
buy it?
that?
You just
Before
check and
next
make
month?
sure, yeah.
Okay.
You make it your motion.
Well, he made the motion, but yeah, I mean, the
We'll make it
motion's
for your
based
motion.
on
Yeah.
reimbursement from Vacor. Sure.
Okay. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Harrison?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Mr. Klein? And I'm a yes. Personnel recommendations for hire. Application for a cook at Twin Valley Elementary.
The Personnel Committee recommends Lisa Fuller, the cook at Twin Valley Elementary.
You want to do these both together? Y'all want
Sure.
separate? All right.
Okay.
Application for school secretary at Riverview.
The recommendation is Delores Steele.
We have a motion.
How much motion we hire?
Second.
And I got a motion and a second. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry.
Yes.
Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Set a date for next regular meeting.
Needs to be after the 15th. Be safe.
Huh?
Does it need to be after
Oh,
the 15th
after
to
a
be safe?
15-day window.
16th, 17th, or 18th.
First to the 15th window.
So 16th, 17th, or 18th.
And I'd like to thank you, Ms. Fletcher, for stepping in short notice and taking on a little extra, a whole lot extra.
I know you guys are
Sixteenth
busy.
through the 18th.
Thank you very much.
Which one, guys?
The 16th or the 18th.
Yeah, 18.
Everybody good for the,
18th,
16th or 18th.
everybody
16th,
good 18th, 16th?
18th,
Ray,
18th,
you
good for
18th
me.
or
18
16th?
good for me.
18th, school board
18th.
meeting, 5:30.
5:30.
Sounds good. And I'll get up with these, applications and,
We'll have an announcement.
should we go ahead, I'll give Chad, should we go ahead and put it in the thing and then write it up in the?
Yeah, Andy Matt.
Make our
All right, the
announcement.
meeting we had before this meeting, we met with Virginia School Board Association. And we had 9 inquiries and all 9 filled out an application. 4 were current or former superintendents. 2 are central office administration. 3 are principal of the building and level administrators. There were 3 men, 6 women, 6 Virginia applicants, 3 out-of-state applicants, 1 from New Mexico and 2 from North Carolina. Now, those out-of-state, the one from New Mexico works at home, and it's in Washington County, so that's just where his title is. And we will be conducting interviews starting May 1st through May 15th.
No, it's the 15
The
days.
second, that's the 15-day window.
It's sometime within those 15 days.
I know, he said May 1st. I thought we started May 2nd.
Right, I got you.
We have a motion to adjourn.
No.
Okay.
Wait, go ahead.
You have VSDAR that's in Ms. Simmons' office that you all need to go and judge. And who is going to that meeting that can take the winners? I don't know who usually has went to these meetings.
I think she goes.
I second, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Congratulations, man.
And you have a good trip. It's for Mary. They may keep you.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second. All those in favor?
He doesn't go. I think the acting superintendent needs to go.
What's that?
He doesn't go. The acting superintendent needs to go.